unexpectedly hot summer has caused multiple wildfires and droughts across Europe. One side effect of this has been the uncovering of history. What is interesting is that many ancient artifacts and other items of significance, which had been hidden under the water body for years, have now emerged. The weeks of high temperatures and little rainfall has dried up some of the biggest lakes in Europe. Low waters have also brought forth some rare articles of the past, and this is what many archaeologists are looking at with a lot of interest. This is a circle of megalithic stones, dubbed the Spanish Stonehenge. And these reportedly date back to 5000 BC, that's 7,000 years ago. It was discovered by German archaeologist Hugo Obermeier way back in 1926. The area was flooded in 1963, and since then it has become visible only 4 times. In Germany, water levels in the Rhine River have dropped significantly, and this has also revealed boulders with decades-old dates carved into them. And these stones are called hunger stones, and Germans see these stones as a warning and a reminder of previous droughts. In early August, the Italian army carried out a controlled explosion of a World War II bomb. The bomb had been discovered due to the drying up of a river. Italy is also facing the worst drought in over 70 years, and they've also declared a state of emergency in areas around the Po River. The 453-kilogram bomb was discovered by fishermen on the 25th of July, and at least about 3,000 residents were evacuated before the controlled explosion. Like Garda, the largest lake in Italy, has been affected by the drought, and this has caused a rocky beach to emerge in Sirmione. The bedrocks have been submerged for many years, and droughts have also pushed River Danube to one of its lowest levels in almost over a century. And this has exposed dozens of explosive-filled German warships near a Serbian town, and these ships were sunk during the Second World War. Due to the presence of ammunition and explosives, these ships pose a danger to shipping. Meanwhile, an unexpectedly hot summer has caused multiple wildfires and droughts across Europe. One side effect of this has been the uncovering of history. What is interesting is that many ancient artifacts and other items of significance, which had been hidden under the water body for years, have now emerged. The weeks of high temperatures and little rainfall has dried up some of the biggest lakes in Europe. Low waters have also brought forth some rare articles of the past, and this is what many archaeologists are looking at with a lot of interest. This is a circle of megalithic stones, dubbed the Spanish Stonehenge. And these reportedly date back to 5000 BC, that's 7,000 years ago. It was discovered by German archaeologist Hugo Obermeier way back in 1926. The area was flooded in 1963, and since then it has become visible only 4 times. In Germany, water levels in the Rhine River have dropped significantly, and this has also revealed boulders with decades-old dates carved into them. And these stones are called hunger stones, and Germans see these stones as a warning and a reminder of previous droughts. In early August, the Italian army carried out a controlled explosion of a World War II bomb. The bomb had been discovered due to the drying up of a river. Italy is also facing the worst drought in over 70 years, and they've also declared a state of emergency in areas around the Po River. The 453-kilogram bomb was discovered by fishermen on the 25th of July, and at least about 3,000 residents were evacuated before the controlled explosion. Like Garda, the largest lake in Italy, has been affected by the drought, and this has caused a rocky beach to emerge in Sirmione. The bedrocks have been submerged for many years, and droughts have also pushed River Danube.
Tonight, millions of Americans from Texas to Louisiana are under threat of flash flooding. Torrential rain is swamping drought-stricken land. Near Flagstaff, Arizona, rushing water made the roads unpassable. And this week, there's more rounds of rain to come as storms move east. CBS's Danya Backus is tracking it all.
Good evening, Jerika. It is still extremely dry here in Los Angeles, but across the west and southwest, there's a rush to clean up in the wake of powerful storms that left a muddy mess. Flash flooding in Moab, Utah turned Main Street into a river overnight. The sudden deluge left some businesses in 3 feet of water, cut off roads, and prompted officials to urge everyone to stay inside. The powerful monsoon storms also caught hikers off guard at Utah's Zion National Park, where crews are still searching for a missing person. In New Mexico's Carlsbad Caverns National Park, heavy rain made roads impassable, leaving more than 100 tourists stranded for hours. After an unprecedented amount of rainfall in one of America's driest regions caused millions in damage, Death Valley National Park is back open. The downpours aren't enough to ease the drought that nearly half the U.S. is under, including the Colorado River. The water shortage is so severe that U.S. officials have ordered mandatory usage cuts in Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico.
All praises to the Most High. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. Yes, yes, beloved. Oof. Moab, Utah. There you go. You know what? I'll just take care of that later. Thank you, beloved. Before we move in forward, I would like to formally apologize for yesterday concerning the Zoom meeting. It had to be canceled. Of course, while it wasn't fully canceled, the sister had to do it on Google. What happened is, of course, I'm still battling with this Mac. You would have thought Zoom, again, for the people that have Mac out there, I have the newest one. You would have thought you just download Zoom and then give it permission and stuff. Nah, that's not what it is. The Zoom you download is not. It's just some. it's just some bootleg thing. It's just I don't know what the hell this Zoom is. And then now I have to give it more permission. I have to go into the startup utility and redo something. It's just crazy. But good news though, I did what they call this again, a test with the OBS. It finally worked. I had to go download something else, and then it finally worked. The sounds work. Now be on the lookout. Be on the lookout, beloved. I will post something in the community post. It will be a link for you that will help me with the tech support. I will stream a video. Only the people that have the link will see it, okay? It will be, it won't be a video. I will try to make something, and then you will give me feedback if you can hear me, if you can see it, if you can do this, if you can do that, and then I will ask people to call, and then you will call and stuff. I will set up the link later on. Please be advised, it will be on the community page. So the meeting was canceled, and next it will be probably next Sunday, and the beloved sister Mama T will be hosted herself. I was supposed to host it. Then again, the Zoom is on my PC, which I do not have the access with now. And then now I'm using this Mac. It's not in it. It didn't want me to download it. I'm trying to import it. The Alone in this Alone 12 Tribes email, it blocked me because the email, he didn't recognize it. I put the password, brother, the whole thing. It's gonna take me a while though. It took me over a month to work OBS. It's working now, so I will need your help when I am going to do the test this afternoon. Please watch, and the community post, it will be posted. Couple of things. Thank you to the beloved brother Ali that sent us this thing. I'm very glad and very happy that our people can see, sign, and read them just like that. I'm very happy that our people can know when things are coming against the loin of certain group of people. They can see it, they can know it, they see it in their dreams, they see everything, they can see it. The Most I always say confirmation upon confirmation. At least right now, beloved, if you haven't received a confirmation for something you were asking, I don't know. Beloved, let's get down to business. Now, there's two things going on right now. When I'm talking about them, you can put the number of the plagues, of the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, what's going on. It's either wildfire, extreme drought, or extreme storm, or extreme flooding. They had an extreme drought. Now, what that does, it made the ground, the earth, it made the floor, so to speak, it make it concrete, cement like. It make it cement like. Now, when this extreme flood came in, the water just run upon the ground. You see, yeah, it make it into like some kind of like white cement. It cannot absorb the water. That's right, sister or brother. It cannot absorb the water as fast or properly the way it's supposed to, because it's like concrete. The earth, the literal dirt, is scorched like a ceramic. It smoothed it out. And then when the water came, it just slide. The earth did not have enough time to absorb the water and process it the way it's supposed to. In Utah right now, it is so bad. And Utah and Texas, brothers, Utah, Texas, the place that was suffering from drought. And people gonna sit there, okay? They're gonna act like this thing is not happening. They're gonna act this up. Before I move in, somebody, let me see if I can get this. Thank you from the beloved brother, brother Zephaniah. Okay, the beloved brother Zephaniah that sent us a video. Somebody remind me to play this video. The video, it's very important. It's concerning one of those billionaire that trying to come clean, that trying to say certain things out there because they have the data, they have what they call the statistics, and they have a lot of stuff going on, and they are now seeing things and stuff like that. So this fellow is coming clean. Well, last night where's that book that I was studying last night? Hang on, I have it here. Oh, is it here? Oh, I need to go ship these things. Oh crap. Oh, it's not here. I'm doing some homework concerning yeah, it's not there. I'm doing some homework concerning this stuff, and it's a lot. So now, beloved, what they are seeing, brethren, what they are witnessing, it's biblical. What those people are seeing, beloved, it's biblical. And they are saying it, brothers. They are coming out there and saying, this isn't normal. This is not. It's not normal at all. This is why. Europe is both burning and flooding. The Yangtze River over there in China is drying up, and a lot of those things are popping up. The 5,000-year Spanish Stonehenge that they found over there. What happened is, brothers, they found it in the 1930s. They flooded it. When they saw what was there, how it was, the stuff, they destroy a bunch of it, and then they flood it so the people won't know what it is, because certain of those things, no matter how many lies they come up with, they cannot explain it. Thank you, beloved Sister Hillary. The Most High is preparing the land to break apart, and other land will rise. and other people will be in certain places, they won't get to us. What they find out, the stuff that were there, it's so advanced and well made, they flooded it out. So people won't know what's in there. And now the water has receded. Of course, there's no such thing as the water is drying. It's just the water, you receive a command, is going from one place to another. It's not staying here. Now you're seeing the fast, brothers. You're seeing the prayers, your prayers. You're seeing the force of Almighty God. And I was talking to a sister. We were doing some research concerning the celestial bodies. And the sister said she stayed close to the so-called the heathens. They are deathly afraid. They've been very nice to her when they see her. Every Sunday, their church are packed. Every Wednesday, their church are packed. They are afraid. A lot of those people are still going back to the church. They want their leaders to tell them they want Bob Marley to they want Bob Marley, okay? They want Bob Marley to come over there and say everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah. Everything's gonna be all right. Oh, hell no. They want their leaders to say, I have the drop on the rapture. Talking about this, let me stop this thing. I just remember that. There we go. Is that what that is? All right. They want their leaders to tell them the rapture will happen, certainly. A Haitian pastor, I believe he's Haitian. I don't know, could be an African fellow. He got raptured. What? The fellow, he got raptured in the church. He said, parishioners, my people, my sheep, and stuff like that. It is with great sorrow I'm leaving you right now. And then he suddenly, slowly and surely flooded. You can see this. You can literally see the whoop somebody pull that. He got raptured. The church, a little hole open in the church. He got in there, and then everybody was like, "Amen, amen!" And people like, "Take me too, take me too." He got raptured. You can literally see the dude hooking that thing on his back, and then he raptured out of here. He out. He's in heaven. He got raptured. You can see the fellow that was pulling him. The people they were struggling pulling that fellow over there, but he got raptured. Another Nigerian pastor, he kidnapped a bunch of people. He put them in a basement and told them, wait, you guys can't get out until the rapture. You can't get out. The rapture is about to happen. Stay in there were a bunch of young women and kids anyway. Stay there until the rapture. In the early 2000s, during the Y2K, is that what that is? During the Y2K fiasco, there was I believe it was a Zimbabwean or Kenyan pastor that the people were asking him too much about the rapture, and then he like, you know what? There's only one way for you to get raptured, and he raptured them, put a bunch of them in the church and set them on fire and killed them. Kill all of them. See, this is the type of madness people out there seeking. They are seeking their leaders to come unto them. A lot of the people in the camp also are going to the camp and ask them, where are the chariots? Where is Jacob's trouble? Beloved, let's be real here. For those of you who know, of course, what's going on over there in Europe? Is that Jacob's trouble? What happened over there in Moab, Utah? Is that Jacob's trouble? What happening right now, what's still happening right now in Texas, Dallas, is this Jacob's trouble? What happened a few days ago in Kentucky? Remember, Kentucky got flooded and they still have some more rain coming. Nobody's saying anything. Is that Jacob's trouble, brethren? Where is FEMA? Where are the camps? Brethren, we have to ask those people, what is it? You people are always obsessed with us going through the fire. When it's you, it's not the fire, it's climate change, it's Mother Nature, it's the elite and stuff. Again, please, somebody remind me at the end of the prayer after we read Deuteronomy 28 to play the video concerning this billionaire that the beloved brother Zephaniah sent unto us, so the nation may feed on that. And now, brothers, we have to ask those people, is this Jacob's trouble? To what you've been seeing, the fire, brothers, they had a wildfire in Italy that literally took out a whole city. The whole city burned down, brethren. You literally see those people are crying and they are puzzled. And they are going to the church. They are asking what's going on, because this isn't what you people told me. I can't blame those people. That's what I would have done if I was still in the church. I would go to them and say, listen, yo, first of all, I give a lot of money to this church, so I have the right to talk to you anyhow, any way that I please. I'm not saying there's a revival here. Brothers, do you feel there is a revival in the Christian church? Is there a revival there? Do you feel like there is a group of people that are leading the earth into Christianity? Do you feel the so-called Christian or religion at all? Do you feel those people have certain confidence, certain things that they see, they say, this is prophecy. We are out of here. We out. A hell of a lot of confusion, brothers. Those people are very confused. They don't know what to do. And the things that they need to do, it is forbidden unto them. They can't look at the skies because Satan lives over there. All the stars are literally demons. Okay. If you look at the planet, you study a planet, you study the moon, you study the sun. Those are witchcraft. You going to hell, and they cannot read other books because they are, by their leaders, they told them, if you read the book of Maccabee, is the book of the devil. Don't read it. The book of Mormon is so racist, the devil. The book of Solomon, all the magical books, they are the book of devils. Don't read them. And those people don't. The book, this is Freemason over there. You're gonna go to hell. And they can't read those books because they don't want to go to hell. So now a lot of those people, it's two things, brothers. A lot of them stay, a lot of them fled. And the one that fled, so the one that the Holy Spirit brought them to any channel, mine and any other brethren out there, we're all doing the same work. It's just like we are not in the same level. Some people, you right where you at, because that's where the Most High put you. The camp, they are doing their job. They are there. That's where the Most High leave them. And then other people, they go further. There are people that go further than my channel, me, myself. It's just like we have different things to do. I explained this before. Now, beloved, a lot of them fled. TD Jakes, churches, it was half empty. Right now, it's like a quarter empty. Because the people now, they are realizing that it was all lies. It is all lies. It always will be lies. You see, your fast, your prayers are working, and we got a bunch of more stuff to come, brothers. We got much more knowledge we will share. Thank you for the one that sent your email concerning certain things that you're dealing with. Please let us know the results so we can publish it out there, so brothers and sisters that are dealing with the same nonsense can get it off of them. Thank you for all of you that sent your email so we can do this. Now, beloved, we are in our 23rd days of fasting. If I'm not mistaken, today is the 23rd. Yes, of course. We are in our, today is the 22nd. We're on our 23rd days of fasting. We have at least 17 more days to go. Beloved, I don't know about you. I will not turn back. I will not stop. I will not go back to the church. I will not learn what I learned already. I am moving forward, bringing new knowledge, new things. The Lord said, I will do a new thing on the earth. I will learn. I will go forward. I will keep on moving. Whatever I can put my hands on, I will put my hands on it. If the mighty one don't want me to put my hands, he will send a message unto you. You will have a dream. You will call me. You tell me the dream about myself. I will stop. I won't do this. I will move to the next one. But I will not turn back. I will not be dismayed. I will not be shocked, brethren. Be not dismayed. Be not shocked once you see the sign of the heavens, just like the Gentiles. Before we begin, which one of you saw the video of the beloved brother over there that sent it? You see what was in the sky, all right? We are not dismayed about this because the Most High. Listen, those are not things we get from the internet. Those are that was a brother, okay, in the nation, in a specific place that saw it with their family. Okay, I could not upload the whole video. It was a short video, okay, and then our people seeing it. We see what's in the sky. We are not dismayed. We know what's going on, brothers. We are not dismayed. We are not shocked. We know those signs are good for us. Everybody else, this is a terrible thing to you. Beloved, let us move. Let us pray. Let us ask. Let me see. Oof. All right, you know what? I plan it to give me a second. Oh boy. There we go. Oops. I plan it to do something while we are praying. Give me a second. I'm trying to find something here. Okay. Okay, 116. All right. You know what? I will just say this one. Nope. Oh boy. It's right here. Why can't I find this? Excuse me. All right. It's 90. All right. There you go. All right. It's 90. Good. Put it there. All right, beloved, let us begin. Let us do this, and then we will read. Somebody, of course, remind me if I forgot. At the end, Deuteronomy 28:18, 1 to 14. And, of course, I have a prayer here in Latin, and we will say it. And then we have the video concerning the beloved brothers Zephaniah sent to the nation. Beloved, let us keep on going. Let us keep on praying. Holy and powerful, great God, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them, we tremble before you. We, as your holy servants, we, as sinners, we crawl upon our belly, we kiss your feet, we lick the dust on your boots, we crawl before you, Father. We come before you in great humbleness and great humility. We are seeking We are asking and begging for your knowledge. As we have done everything wrong unto you, we had rejected your knowledge, we had rejected your wisdom. We despise and rejected and ejected the gift of the Holy Spirit, the gift of wisdom. Therefore, we come as children, we come to learn, we come to supplicate, we come to beg. As beggar, we cannot be choosers. We cannot choose which knowledge to get. We just beg whatever that we receive, we are grateful. And we've been quite grateful, Holy One, for everything that you've been doing for us. Thank you for that magnificent work of display that you did in the city of Moab and all over Utah. Thank you for what you did in Dallas. Thank you for what you did over there in Kentucky. Thank you what you still going on over there and California. The wildfire is still going on. It's not stopping. They're just not reporting it. We thank you, holy and great and powerful God, for showing the nation that you have not forget about them. Yea, they refuse to say those are prophecy. They say it's climate change. They refuse to say that this is judgment. They say it's mother nature. They said a lot of things. They lied. They cheat. They bring confusion. They change. And now the confusion is so great in the midst of them. We can literally see they are so confused. They are lost. Of course, they know those things are judgment, but they don't, what they don't know, they don't know why this thing is not happening to us. It's happening to them because their lies become so strong, it it metamorphoses into a truth unto them. They believe the lies so much that it's become a truth. The lies that they can go ahead and do whatever they want to your children, to us, and then nothing gonna happen to them. And the bigger life, instead of something happen to them, they will be rewarded and go to heaven, and we will go to hell because we are not Christian, because we are not Muslim, because we are not Hinduism, because we are not things that we used to do. They have taken and perverted it. You have revealed the truth, just like you are drying the rivers, just like you are receding the waters, and reveal certain truth that are 100% connected to us. Yea, 2 years ago, we had studied the Menhir. We have studied the dolmen. We know what they are. We know what they are for. Our ancestors will not build a megalithic stone that weighed hundreds of stones, of tons, and then leave them there. They have no purpose. No, it is not for the Gentiles, the heathen, to understand the purposes of those megalithic structures, just like they are baffled by space and what's under the sea. They are baffled by our structures. They really don't know what they are, what they do. We tell the mighty one, we say, great glory, great thank you. In the meantime, while we're in the prayer, we are asking the AK warriors to keep the beloved sister Petrona in your prayer against her adversary at work. We ask the nation to pray for the beloved sister. If you can recite certain Psalm 58 for the sister, may the sister have victory in her battle. It's time for those heathens, those poisoners, to know for a fact they are facing a mighty people with a mighty one in the midst of us. Do not F with us. Don't come against our loin. It's time for those people to show respect, brethren. It's time for those people to come in the midst of us with great humility and great humbleness, bow down before us. You are not messing with children of slavery. We did wrong, yes, indeed, but you need to come before us in great humbleness and refer unto us as our title. You are not in charge anymore. You're acting out, you're asleep. You are not. You're well awake. You want to go back to sleep. It's time for you to step down so we can step up. You don't bow down, break your knee. Holy and powerful God, we say thank you for all those great and marvelous, wondrous work that you are doing around this earth. We are seeing the fiery conflagration of the cities. We are seeing number 10 thunder voices and destroying earthquake. We are seeing the floods, the weather is acting, things that the Gentiles cannot control. Now their so-called millionaires or billionaires are coming out there and throw a little truth out there and throw a little this and throw a little that over there because they understand they are not in control. Now, because those people thought everything that they lies they wrote down would have come true, they would have been raptured pre-2019, pre-2018, pre-2020. They didn't get raptured. A lot of them got raptured, all right, 6 feet under. And now those so-called elites are slowly but surely trying to distance themselves from certain accusation, if you catch our drift, certain credit that was given unto them. They are now slowly rejecting those credit. Before they were so proud, they were accepting this credit. They would sit there and say, we need to decrease the population of Africa because there are too many black people over there. They will boldly talk. There's too many people. I'm rich. I pay everybody rent over here that are in this chart or watching this. I'm rich. I feed your kids. I feed this. You have too many. I'm gonna have to destroy. Now a lot of them are coming and saying otherwise because they have the statistics, they have the data. And we give the mighty one great praise, good glory. Oh, you that created the heaven and the earth, we do understand nothing is for free, nothing is easy. Even our life is not for free. You gave men's life, breath of life, knowledge, wisdom, in return for a simple thank you. Instead, men spit, men talk, men become proud. Your life is not free. The mighty one give you your life. He give you a mission. Fulfill it. Life was lended unto you. His owner can take it anytime he felt like. That's why he doesn't ask you, hey, can I have it back? He just take it. Life is not free. Use your life to please the mighty one. Use it to do righteousness, brothers. I don't know what is so hard. Is it because we've been with the Gentiles so much that we don't know what righteousness is? I mean, basic righteousness. Is it so hard, brothers, brethren, sister, to live in truth? It is so hard, brothers. Is it so hard that we cannot, once we have an opportunity, we have a little power? We read one book that another brother did not read. We got one grain sin of a knowledge of another. Next thing you know, we are so powerful. We are this last fellow. We this, we that. The Most High speak with me and me only, not with you. I don't even know who you are, but he doesn't speak with you. Speak to me first, then I speak to you. What is it with our people when it comes to a little power? Brethren, humility and meekness is glory. Meekness is glory. Humble thyself. Vanity is pride and arrogant. Negroes that taking credits where they didn't work. Gentiles that are in the midst taking credit for something they didn't do. Those are the Spanish Stonehenge. The Spanish did not build this. We did. And you know it. We're asking our brothers and sisters out there to uncover your heart. Reject your pride. Be humble before the Holy One. Don't be humble before men. Don't be humble before me. I am a mortal man. I am a liar, a cheater. I am everything that is not right. When I do something to you, don't come and say, why did you do this to me? I was following you and stuff. Yes, you are following me. You humble yourself to the mighty one, you confess unto him, he will send you whatever that you ever need. I was speaking with a brother say, me and my family, we've been doing everything is doing very well because I obey and follow the Most High, but I still need one of this what you have. I still need one. You can't never be too sure. Another brother, the brother was he confessed unto the mighty one that the mighty one was with him, he protect him from multiple death. But the brother said he become too proud. He was caught lagging. He was caught slacking. He was caught slipping. He know the Most High was with him so much, then he really didn't care about things. He got involved with a lot of stuff that he knew he shouldn't be involved himself with. And the Most High corrected him and give him another chance. And he said, never again. He sent this as lessons to the nation. Even though you know you're the child of the mighty one, you're protected. You're a holy priest, a holy priestess, a holy child of the mighty one. Show some respect. Behave cautiously. Yea, of course, I know the mighty one is with me. I know you know the mighty one is with you. Do not tempt it. Do not go and do something that, of course, you know, brother, you shouldn't be doing those things. Of course, you can do them, but not this time. And this is not the time for this. Let us relax. We will have the time. And you did this, you're going to get hurt. Beloved, we have no will on our own to will everything that is out there. Again, let me say this. We have no will and our own to wield the fate out there. It's already been written. We formed the kingdom. We're going back home. Yea, we got certain free friends we're going to take with us. The poisoners have no remedy, no blueprint, no plan for us to go back home. They don't know where we live. They can't go where we live. There's a separation. A group of you is going to a mansion. Another group of you is going straight to the ghetto where you did put us. We're going home, brothers. Whether you want to believe it or not, we're not going to be here. Every time there's a great destruction, the Most High move us to a place we were secured by the angels. We're good. We never went into battle when we just got out of slavery. When we got out of slavery, we went to a spiritual hospital first, and our enemy get destroyed, some of them. Then we get strengthened and trained, and then we go destroy the rest of them. This is the battle that will put the last nail in the coffin. This is the war of all wars. This is going to be good. Yes, we're all going back to Eden. Holy and powerful and terrible God, you with your terrifying power, we tremble before thee. We bow down. You all powerful, almighty, all knowing. There's no one before you. You willed, you created everything. You created us men. You created our hearts. We bow down before you. As today is our 23rd days of fasting, we say, give them more. Give them 10 times what they give them. What they give us. Give unto them 10 times what's going on over there in Utah. Yea, indeed. They thought Utah got out of it. When we told them 2 years ago, when this thing landed in the desert, the metal menhir landed, we told you, Utah, when it landed in the desert in Moab, you are under judgment because you have done horrible and terrible things upon the children of the mighty one. Yes, indeed. A lot of you Gentiles masqueraded under Hebrew name and speak great things. Oh, it's not alien. He got riveted in it. Somebody planted over there. That is why you went over there. You destroyed and then you planted a holy cross, which is not for you. And now those things are coming back over there, destroying those places. And then you're wondering what's going on. With all the metal menhir that was landed all over the world, look at those places now. They are being destroyed. To the moderators, if you can put a link to the people, they think we are making this up. We are not. We know those things were signs the angels were putting around. You act like somebody else were putting them there. We know for a fact the Most High said judgment is coming. The whole video, we talk about it. We're telling you, you will not escape this. There's nothing you can do. Holy and great and powerful God, may your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, we're asking you to protect us. We're asking you, beloved brothers and sisters, to pray and ask the angels to cover us and destroy our enemy. Now, brethren, we are going to read Deuteronomy 28, 18. By the power of the mighty one vested in me and can take it anytime he felt like, I leave all of you in peace. If you were there for the prayer is done. Keep the beloved sister Petrona in your prayer so she may have victory over her enemy and complete and utter destruction upon the enemy. We don't want any enemy. We don't want the enemy to be somewhat there and learn her lesson. No, we just don't want we don't want any trouble with them. All right, let us begin reading Deuteronomy 28, 1 to 14, beloved, if you have your Bible. Deuteronomy 28, 1 to 14. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken, hearken mean to hear, to listen, to yield. When they say, will you hearken unto me? Will you hear me, obey, and accept, and proceed with me? Okay, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the mighty one, thy God, to observe and do all his commandment, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations. The commandments of the Most High God Almighty is not limited to books. It's not limited to the 10 commandments. The commandments of the Most High God Almighty is anything that come out of his mouth. Whether it's something he told you that going to break the law, you do it, you obey. You have no idea how many times when you're reading the Most High made our men and women did something against the law. It just gave them a command. David, there's a law. Well, it's not a commandment. There's a law when you're married, you're supposed to spend 3 years with your wife, with your husband, and know each other. Before the marriage and after the marriage. David went to war because the Most High commanded it. He could not stay because he had to go learn a lesson. Most of the time, when you're learning a lesson, the Most High make you learn it not with the law, outside the law. So you will suffer everything, and then you will know this is what happened if you break this law. Do not make the law a chain around your hand, your neck, your feet. You obey the Most High. You would not believe what the Mighty One will tell you to do. The book that will ask you to read, the experiment it will put you through. Certain situation, you just obey. You obey with faith, and you do it, and then you will see. If you lean onto your own understanding that you're so proud, I'm keeping this, I'm keeping that, I'm not going to do this, you're going to be stuck wherever you are because you're not obeying the Most High. There are a lot of things that the Gentiles took away from you. He's giving it to you back. You don't know what it is. Accept it. You may not be able to understand it. You accept it. You put it there until he gave you the understanding and the comprehension to understand. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shall thou be in the city, and blessed shall thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thine kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Of course, beloved brothers and sisters, we do not own, well, at least I don't, majority of us, we do not own sheep right now. We do not own cattle. Okay, all our stuff has been stolen. Yeah, of course, when they say sheep and cattle and stuff, anything, brothers, the technology and then the stuff, our banking system, because we had a banking system, there's a tribe that they were the bankers. They were the people that were good with commerce. I forgot. Is either the tribe of Asher or the tribe of Zebulun. It's either Asher or Zebulun. They were the financiers, the bankers. Okay, we'll have our own bank. People will borrow from us. We will lend unto them. And the borrower is slave to the lender. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou when thou goest out. The Lord shall cause thine enemy that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee and thy storehouses and all that thou settest thine hand unto, and it shall be blessed thee and the land which the Lord thy God given thee. The Lord shall establish thee and holy people unto himself, and as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments, and the Lord thy God may walk on his way. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and thou shalt be afraid of thee. That's why you see certain Gentiles or showing some respect, man. Certain of them are being nice to you. They are smiling a lot more. They are getting friendly with you because they are afraid. They know your power is back. They know all those things that are going around is not climate change or it's just random. They know it's the Most High God Almighty is doing this. The reason why they're saying this because we still have some of our people that like to repeat after Gentiles. If they see one of those Dabu 7 fellow make a video and say the elite do this, they will quickly take scripture and say how Satan is great. They will quickly say, oh yeah, the Freemasons doing the Illuminatis. You are not the illuminated one. We are the illuminated one. We are the child of the light. You are not. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, and the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy ground, and the land which the Lord sware unto you unto thy fathers to give thee. You won't be able to eat one grape. Our grape will be the size of a man's head. Our grape will be the size of a melon. Remember in the book, The Smoky God, when this quote-unquote fellow went to this land and met those giant black men. They were 15, 20 feet tall. He met the priest, and then he took one grape, which is the size, it was bigger than his head, okay? In the meantime, while I'm reading this, let me get this right here so the nation can understand what's going on here. Let me get this right here. Yes, the fruit, the blessed will be your fruit. You won't be able to eat a banana. You won't be able to eat an anana. An anana will be the size of Big Levi's belly, so to speak. Our fruit, our sheep will multiply. Things will multiply, and things will become bigger. When you look at in the mirror, this is not your true side. This is not the most side. This is a flimsy body, all loaded. You are built to be, if you are to be above all people, therefore you need a body that no one out there have. Therefore, when you walk in the midst there, everybody have to say, this is one of them. This is one of them. When you walk, you have to look people down. Not you look up and down. Hey, look at me, look at me. You walk as authority because you are royalty. If the Most High say, bless the fruit of thy body, brother, get ready. You will be transformed. You will have this body that will be somewhat indestructible, for you to enjoy the 1,000 years. Of course, the Most High say he will return unto you what the cankerworm, the palmerworm, the pillars, the caterpillars have eaten. Brothers, don't worry about anything. Just do what you're doing now. Everything will be back. You'll be able to do all sort of, I'm not saying fantasy, all sort of things according. If you are not breaking the law of the mighty one, you will be do all those things. You will have all those stuff, and you won't be able to sin in front of the mighty one. There won't be you won't have the Gentiles are the one that keep making us breaking the law and sin and all that. They use the so-called the 2/3 as a proximity to get unto us, because the 2/3 are the poison they feed, and then they unleash it on us, and then they effed up our whole neighborhood. Okay, they won't be able to do this anymore. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, the give to give rain unto thee, land and his season, and the bless of all the works of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and then shall not bow. Every nation upon this earth will come unto us and get their money. They will lend. They will come to our banks. They will come to us and borrow stuff and owe debt unto us. The entire world will pay taxes unto us. Just like we feed the entire world will work and bring everything unto us. We will be the borrower, the lender, they will be the borrower. Selah, so be. That's what it says now, my word. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. Okay, we'll be the tail, we'll be the head, not the tail. Any technology that coming, it will come in the midst of us. Any certain healing, as you can see, there's a lot of illness. They are saying that, this cancer, you cannot cure this cancer and stuff. Well, where did it come? in the midst of our people. All the technology for now on that are coming that will blow the mind of they will come here in the midst of our people, not with them. When we go off road, we will have the key. We will tell you can leave, you cannot leave. You stay here, you coming with us. Everybody, we will be the one that will own all the sorts. If someone wanted to communicate with another person, because we will use telepathy, we will tell them and show them how to use it. Selah, so be it. Teleportation, somebody want to teleport it here to Mars or to Noga, to Kokav. They will use our services. They will pay us. They will file taxes unto us. We don't have to. If thou art hearken unto the commandments and the Lord thy God, which I commanded this day to observe and to do them, and thou shalt not go aside any words which I commanded this day to do the right hand or to the left hand to go after other gods to serve them. That is your biggest effed up. You go after other gods. That's what it is. You pissed off the Most High. Excuse me, all praises to the Most High. When you go after other gods, He know you are human. You will make mistakes. Certain one of you will do certain things you're not supposed to do. Those are minor stuff. There is crime, there is murder, there is felony, there is misdemeanor, there is violation. Your life is nothing but violation after violation. That's like you, again, driving your car, you switch lane without putting your signal. It's against the law, but it's not as serious when you drive the wrong way purposely to kill someone you didn't like. Not only you did not kill the right person, you ran into a bus. The bus flipped over the overpass and fell into another group of people, and then it exploded to one of those things that was holding propane gas. The whole city blew up. There was a plane there. You kill all the people. That's not a violation. That's a super crime. Let me read this. Quox sancti patris benedicti, whose sacra sit mihi lux, non draco sit mihi dux, vade retro santana, vade retro satana, vade retro satana, nunquam suade mi vana, sunt mala quae libas, ipse venana bibas. E.H.S. All praises to the Most High. Thank you, beloved. Now, when I was talking about the fruit, the stuff, somebody was asking this. Let me say this again.
Kind of thing. There is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Buzz and Neil were on. But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
they say 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
Have you heard about Clark McClellan's statement about that?
All right, so yeah, so that's this dude that's talking here is not one of your conspiracy theories. Those are workers that work for NASA and stuff like that. NASA, the whole mission of NASA is to drool over our blessing. When the Mighty One says it's going to give you land, brother, it's not limited to earth only, brethren. He will give you access to go see others, other of his children that behave. You didn't. They know what's going on over there. That's why they tell you the planets are unlivable. Everything is, this is death. I look upon the heaven, all I see is death. Thank you, William Shatner. They know what's going on. They saw it. They got those, they are building $1 billion worth of telescope to look at nothing. No, they saw everything. The Most High allowed them to see certain things they cannot touch. And they have picture, high quality. Ish. I'm not talking about fuzzy things, gray, like black and white. I'm talking about like, yo, you never seen it? Like, damn. High quality picture, clear, crisp. They cannot reach it because they have terrestrial science, and you cannot reach the heaven with terrestrial science. The heaven is celestial science. Beautiful, man. Some of you, you own some high definition LED TV, OLED TV. Is that what that is? The picture is clear. It's not like picture only. They have videos, surveillance, well, not surveillance camera. They have live stream, just like you're watching me. They have live stream. They are seeing what's going on over there, and they are terrified. That's why NASA never released anything, because they know what's over there. Okay, all right. They know where you're going. They know what's going to happen, brothers. Crystal clear broadcast. There's no buffering, none of this nonsense. They ain't going to spend billions of dollars for their H to buffer. There's none of that thing, man. Yeah, observatory, lab towers, those things can see very clear, like clear, colorized, not some gray, gamma things, garbage they're giving. They can see things very clear, colorized, color TV, beautiful 3D things. They can see it. They can. Yeah, whatever happened to that Space Force scumbag stuff they were doing? Now, let me play the video the beloved brother Zephaniah sent to the nation. So, you know, I will receive crap for this, but hey.
Right now.
So the biggest threat right now is population collapse, the super low growth rate.
Don't we have an overpopulation problem?
No, we have an underpopulation problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you
so
say that?
This is the most commonly misunderstood situation.
Yeah, they definitely push that we have a overpopulation. Yeah, why is that?
No. What we face is population collapse. Collapse. Like, people have no idea how fast the population is going to collapse. Japan is pretty far along in that. Like, Japan actually lost like 600,000, went down by 600,000 people last year.
So why are we spewed with all this BS that, we're overpopulating, but the population's growing, right?
No, it's not. Like, one metric to track is the ratio of adult diapers to baby diapers. Like, at what point does a country have more adult diapers than baby diapers? And like, Japan went past that point over 10 years ago, I believe.
Whoa. What do you think's the biggest threat to mankind right now?
So the biggest threat right now is population collapse, the super low growth rate.
Don't we have an overpopulation problem?
No, we have an underpopulation problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
So this is the most commonly misunderstood situation.
Yeah, they definitely push that we have a overpopulation. Yeah, why is that?
No. What we face is population collapse. Collapse. Like, people have no idea how fast the population is going to collapse. Japan is pretty far along in that. Like, Japan actually lost like 600,000, went down by 600,000 people last year.
So why are we spewed with all this BS that, we're overpopulating, but the population's growing, right?
No, it's not. Like, one metric to track is the ratio of adult diapers to baby diapers. Like, at what point does a country have more adult diapers than baby diapers? And like, Japan went past that point over 10 years ago, I believe.
Whoa. What do you think's the biggest threat to mankind right now?
So the biggest threat right now is population collapse, the super low growth rate.
Low birth rate. Now, do you know there's one sister that literally make her channel, she report all about low birth rate. You know yeah, you know which sister I'm talking about. Okay, they know, brothers, listen, they know all those things. Super low birth rate. Not only the birth rate also low, the death rate are too high. Yeah, Sister LC. I mean, you watch it, you know it. They know that, brothers. This isn't no lightweight, brothers. You do know who that was. You do know who this guy was. Of course, we don't need this guy to come over there and tell us like what it is and what to do. We already know. Our sister been bringing this for years, brothers. Our sister, the beloved sister, been bringing this for years. We know those people are going down. What they keep saying, oh, you are 13%, you are this, you are that, when in fact, this isn't true. Yeah, 5,000 babies, man, for 1 year, man. Okay? Yeah, Elon Musk, you can literally see, brothers, he's very serious. He's dead serious, man. He's dead serious. He told you the greatest thing that we are facing is population collapse. Listen to me, brothers. He did not say that if you ask one of those billionaires, what is the greatest threat humanity facing right now? He did not say climate change. He did not say climate change, brothers. He did not say drugs addiction. It did not say diseases. It did not say alien extraterrestrial will invade. The biggest threat is alien invasion. He specifically said collapse. What that means, and when he says super, any brethren, any one of you that are in the midst, you understand when they're talking about low birth rate, because we do not have low birth rate. There's a video circulating online on YouTube, one of our African lady, okay, which they dub her African. Okay, she's 44 years old. She got 40 children. She's 40 years old. She got 44 children. Or she's 44, she got 40 children. Something like, she got 44, yes, she got 44 children. And she has this disorder. If she stops giving birth, she'll die. So the sister gotta keep it proper, man. She got 44 kids with the same father. She got 44 kids with the same dude. Yeah. She's 40 years old, 44 kids with this. When they show the husband, the dude like, I believe, okay? Yeah. So this is not talking about us, brothers. And brethren, what the sister did, this is nothing. Through the record, brothers, our people, our women, they used to give birth to like 50, 60, 100 kids. Our women were very fertile, man. That's what they do, just give birth. It was a prize. That's why other women kill other women, because she has like 40 kids. I have none, because the Most High closed the womb. So now you understand that the so-called population low birth rate or population collapse is not talking about us. We are not in this thing. There's another lady, I believe a year ago, she gave birth to like 6 or 9 kids or 8 kids somewhere in Morocco. She had to fly over there. She's Nigerian or something like that. I forgot. But those things, brothers, brethren, our sisters here can do that. The so-called black women here can do this too. The reason is, one of the main things that our people cannot do this here is because of the amount of stress that they are facing here. Okay? All right? The amount of stress that they are facing here, the stuff that they are facing there, you are not relaxed enough for your womb to work properly. If your cattle will increase, if your fruits will increase, if everything will increase, therefore your birth will increase, your birth rate will increase, everything will increase while theirs are decreasing. They know that, they understand it. The whole thing with the whole Octomom, that was a stunt. The whole Octomom thing, that was a stunt to make white women to give more birth. Actually, he came out wrong. It was disgusting. Most women, they say, oh, what you're doing was unnatural and stuff like that. They took the whole Octomom, they put it on the back of welfare. When they had that teenage, I believe, teen pregnant, is that what that is? They had a TV show called Teen Pregnant or Teen Mom, whatever. That's a stunt to have more teenage white women to give birth, because that was like 10, 12 years ago. They knew for a fact that they were going down. Guess what? Vladimir Putin right now is giving $10,000 to Hero Mom. Okay? Hero Mom. Okay, those people, brothers, I'm going to say something here that's going to cause all sort of nonsense, because we have a lot of immature people. Listen, you see, when it comes to the birth rate of those people, they don't play this hish. They don't play this. It is our people that always repeat their garbage. Okay? They will literally have show that will show the 16-year-old, the 17, 15-year-old being pregnant, because that's what they were pushing out there, because they know their birth rate were low, and the women, when they are like in this age, they can give birth much quicker than our women. That's what they were doing. They were sure, and it didn't work. You have more white women have their tube tied. They don't want any children, because children hold them down. You got a lot of people out there that don't want kids, because raising one kid now is over $300,000. Therefore, they live this life. They got vasectomy and stuff. They live the life of them, me. And then they work. They can never get rich though. They work. And then when they get ready to retire, they die. The money go to somewhere else. Or if they get rich, they have nobody to give the money or share it or pass it through. They die. They've been working for a company. Those are things Gentiles implanted in the mind of all people, and let all people know that your future is always going to be worse. Oh, children are so expensive. Don't have them. Oh, you don't want to party? Life is all about partying yourself. Be selfish. Live in little tiny home and be conservative or minimalist and stuff. When the blessing comes to you, don't enjoy it. Don't have as much kids. Break the commitment that the Most High said, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it. Don't do none of those things. Live on a 2x4 womb. Don't have any kids. Cut off whatever. If you have a natural way of giving birth, if you're a man, cut that thing off. Go out there, live in there, they do all these things. Those are Gentile stunt brothers. That's what they do. And a lot of our people are diving into these things, man. I see brothers like, hey, I'm going my own way, and fighting a bunch of nonsense. Guys coming online talking about women, a bunch of women talking online talking about guys, and our people get involved with this nonsense, and they don't understand that our people, we are multiplying. We are the best at everything, including baking. That is what it is. We're born like this. We are not making this up, brothers. We have to understand that our children, they are children until certain things happen to their body. They are no longer little children. If they go out there, they go mess with somebody they're not supposed to be messed, they will reproduce. We let Gentiles come in the midst of us and tell us, oh, this age for that age for this. And then when it comes to them, they have TV show, glorify, because they want to surpass you. They can't. It can happen. The whole Octomom thing was a bunch of garbage. It didn't. You should have seen the Octomom things, what they were expecting. They were expecting the Octomom become the so-called duck lips. Anybody familiar with duck lips? The Octomom thing was supposed to be some kind of challenge, some kind of duck lips thing. You see the women doing the duck lips and stuff, doing duck lips. And then they thought like if they could do this, a lot of women will have like, okay, let me put 10 in me. Okay, they expected the Octomom to become breast implants. Yeah, I watched that Dabu 7 thing. There's a hotel or campus. White folks, they actually ban all the white people to come over. There is a campus or something I was reading. White folks, they ban or they say no more white people, you can come here because you people are violent. Some kind of like white on white crime. They don't want them over there because they are crazy. All right. So what happened, beloved? They were pushing, like young women can give birth, and it was beautiful, except for them. Except it's beautiful in the midst of us in the hood in the 80s or 90s when they had this explosion of preteen mothers. Unwed teenagers, the biggest crime. Remember when they asked Elon Musk, what is the biggest threat the population of the mankind ever faced? He said population collapse. He didn't say unwed teenage mother or abortion. The greatest threat we're facing right now is abortion. We have to stop abortion. The reason why they want to stop abortion is because it's happening to them more than it ever happened to us now. It did not say none of those nonsense. Remember in the 70s, 80s, 90s, they had billboard and the hood say, if your mom or your parents don't want you to get this abortion, they're stupid. Come to us and then we'll have it. That's when our black women were fertile and give stuff. And then they come up and say, you're too young to have children. You're too young to do this. They put a mindset upon our people, our men, our women, think you need to be 18 to get this thing or be able to buy this, be able to buy that, get this job and stuff. And then when our people, they are waiting until they're 18 so they can mature physically and mentally. When back then we didn't have this. There are certain people, they were born mature mentally. They started their business when they were 16, 15. They do everything together. They get married on this age. Right now, they put there's the age 18 for doing all sort of things, 21 to drink, and when you reach 40, you're dead. Especially if you're a woman. If you're a woman right now, if you pass 30, you're no good. And you have our women, especially now, brothers. You know what happened to their women right now? They spent all their from their teenage years until their 20s, they party all the time. They party non-stop, partying. The moment they start reading 30s, and then they find out like they need to work on their own. And then men like, hey, you 30 years old, you very old. 30 is the new 90. And then those women are now trying to relieve their past, and they get into drugs, alcohol, and all that nonsense. What they were wishing to us happened to them. The whole raid versus woe versus wade thing and stuff, because it is affecting them more than it affected us. And then now they don't want it. They are pushing it. What? Mark my word, they will remove the cowboy hat. They will remove it. There's a report that come out that say white folks and Hispanic are more, they are disproportionately affected by the monkey space. They made our people be ashamed to be with each other, to be with themselves, to govern themselves the way that they used to. Everything is a freaking superstition. For instance, you got a bunch of our people, remember, brothers, when they asked Elon Musk, he did not say, what is the greatest threat that we are facing right now? He didn't say human trafficking. He did not say pedophile in Hollywood. Why are people so obsessed with Hollywood? Oh, there's so much pedophile in Hollywood. Oh no, Hish, man. You didn't know that? The biggest threat is you becoming more than them. Once you becoming more, there's power in numbers, and you will take power. They will become the lesser. You can oppress them and suppress them. That is the biggest fear. The men did not sit there and say, well, the biggest threat is Democrats. The biggest threat is Republican. The biggest threat is nuclear war. No, he sit there and told you, you have no idea. You have no idea how population collapse. Brothers, when they say population collapse, what is the code word he says here? And read the comments. Those people are not playing, okay? Read the comments if you watch the video. When they say population collapse, what is the code word they are saying here? Who's collapsing, brethren? Who's collapsing? There are a certain number of people that are going to collapse. And they are, and he made it clear, beloved. Okay, he made it clear that Japan lost 600,000 people. Excuse me. 600,000 people last year. He said Japan had passed this stage 10 years ago. Do you know right now there is it's not a law. Well, I say there is a law, there is a promotion. Japan are telling their young people to drink more. Did you know about this? The government is somewhat paying them or promoting young people to go out there and drink and party. I'm not making this up. You know what? Let me see if I can get this video. Anybody? Oh, yes. Japan paying young people to drink. There you go.
You would generally expect the government to promote less drink. Now, you would generally expect a government to promote less drinking. In Japan, though, the country's national tax agency has launched a nationwide competition asking for ideas to encourage people in their 20s and 30s to drink more alcohol to boost the economy. Younger generations in the country drink less alcohol than their parents, a move that has hit taxes on things like sake. Takako Amano is a senior lecturer in Japanese at the University of Central.
Hear the garbage.
She joins us now. I think a lot of people are going to find this very strange because I thought Japan had quite a serious drinking problem amongst the older generations.
Oh, I don't know whether it is called drinking problems, but there are certain people who enjoy excessively, and there have been a culture of embracing alcohol for a long time.
Okay, so what is going on here? Why is the younger generation not drinking as much sake as their parents and grandparents?
Right. There are several factors happening in the younger generation. And one is that we used to have this drinking culture at home as well as at work to promote drinking. But this trend has been declining. And one is that the communication based on alcohol is not considered to be trendy anymore. So at work or after work, at that sort of time, people stop drinking or not joining willingly. So the older generation started to realize younger people not enjoying this sort of trend. And secondly, that a lot of younger people started to voice that they don't enjoy alcohol drinking, or they can't drink alcohol because genetic reasons. A lot of Orientals can't process the acid aldehyde that is produced after consuming alcohol. In
genetic reason. You know what they mean by that.
The traditional culture would be to drink and to drink
in the meantime, click the like button if you just got
and that was acceptable. Is it? Was it?
It used to be that lots of people are kind of forcing each other to drink, and the younger people couldn't refuse to have a drink from their seniors, and they were forced to drink, like drinking really, really fast. And then they fell or they become unwell, and sometimes they died, unfortunately, because of this the poisonous reason.
And just briefly, there's a big shortfall. Is there in taxation here?
The big shortfall is because of the last 3 years of COVID, and recently that the people are not going out. So that is one of the biggest reasons of the fall of the alcohol, but also that the people in the younger generation drinking much less. And if you see the government statistics that was published in 2019, the wills that the people in their 50s, 60s, and nearly 30% of people drink alcohol, and three times a week.
Okay.
But only less than 10% of 20s.
Okay, Takako Amano, I'm really sorry. We are out of time. I'm not going to say the bar is calling because it's not. From me and the team, bye-bye.
I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up, brothers. Let's give the Messiah a hand, man. And we will tell you what those people meant when they say they need their young people to drink. We're not children here. We are very mature here, man. All praises to the Most High, man. You see the desperation. Give the Most High a hand, man. Yay. Almighty God is not playing, man. Yeah. All praises to the Most High, man. All praises and glory, man. Yeah. Now, why is that, brothers? Why is it that you have so now a government want more tax money? They want tax more. They want more money to come in tax. They are telling young people to drink. 20s, literally, brothers. You know what they say? They say any age now drink. If you're 15, 16, you can drink because taxes. They want to sell more alcohol. So since when? The so-called government want taxes, and then they go out there and let people, they tell you, go drink. When the IRS need more taxes from you, what did they do? I don't know if they have some sort of IRS over there in Japan. Of course they do. If the IRS want more taxes from you, you are a hardworking person. What did they do for you? They sent you a letter and say, go out there and party, man. Go out there and drink more. What did they do for you? What did they do to you? Okay, somebody said they take taxes. They just take it from you. They just take it. They just took your, not only they take your taxes that you work, they ask you owe them now. Some of you till now, you never receive your tax refund. Some of you just give over the whole thing. You're like, yo, you can have it. Some of you like, you can get whatever that money that you are going to give it, you can keep it. Because that's what they do. They will jack you up. They will add more taxes to this to do this. They will not encourage you to drink. Now, beloved, we're not children. We understand. Well, we understand what's going on here. Japan have a population problem. Now, what will happen? What kind of chemical reaction you will have if you put a bunch of young people, brothers? Let's be going up here. You take a bunch of young people, you put them in club, you give them music, you give them drink. What would happen in the morning after? What would happen? What do you want to happen to take a bunch of people, a bunch of young people, not old people, and so a bunch of young people? You literally promote them. You indulge them, you give them alcohol and stuff. And then like what's gonna happen in the morning after? Oh yes. Oh yes. That's right. That's right. Nothing but buns in the oven. Cookies flying all over, cookie all over the ground, in the dumpster, trash can, and the toilet. Cookies on the ceiling floor. Sausages rolling all over, a few cowboy hats in the mist. And the midst of all this alcohol thing, you thought it looks like a bakery. When you open the door, you get in there, you see like, wait, hang on. This is a bakery. Why do you have salami hanging from the ceiling? Or those sausages? What the hell is this? But this is clearly a bakery. But you too drunk out of your mind. You're like, hey man, what the hell? Whatever happened. Till the morning after, and then you wake up, you find out this fellow have the same tools that you have. This time you find out that, man, I never drove a manual stick shift car, but last night I did. Brethren, let us be going up about this. They are telling those people to go out there, do these things so they can reproduce and somewhat increase their population. This is what happened. There's a phenomenon over there in Japan called ikikomori. Is that what that is? Ikikomori? Ikikomori. Anybody familiar with ikikomori? Anybody, are you familiar with the Ikikomori, beloved? Before we move forward. Really? You folks are not from, yeah, I know. Child of the light of the Most High knew what I'm talking. The brother catch my drift. He know what Ikikomori is. Some of you may know it from another name. Yeah, I believe the brother know what Ikikomori is. You know, Sister Sarah know it. Yeah, there's a phenomenon over there called Ikikomori. You see, this is the problem. They kept our people in darkness. If you did know what, no, Ikikomori is not honorable death, brother. I would gladly take an honorable death than Ikikomori. What happened in Japan, brothers? They have a phenomenon known as Ikikomori. Now, what is an Ikikomori? Ikikomori is a man or a woman, but mostly is a man that spent his entire life in one womb. Ikikomori is a phenomenon. Millions, brothers, of men that spent their entire life inside, they never get outside. They die. I made a video about this. They die in the room. The only reason they know they die is because their body decomposed and sucked into the ceiling and fell downstairs. The people that live downstairs can see the shape of the body, call the police. Those are men that can't get anything. Even though, brother, you throw the cookie at them, they can get it. They can eat it. I'm not making this up, man. It's a real phenomenon, brother. Child of the light, can you please define the word Ikikomori? I believe it means a sexless man or something like that. Okay. Yeah, the curse of Ammon and Moab. Yes, that's what it is. Their population of brothers. Even though they gave them women, they can't do anything with them. Did you know 2 of them died doing baking? They were forcing them to bake. They let them get into, and once the men get on top, and then both of them have a heart attack, both of them die. Even though they have club brothers out there paying men to perform, they cannot perform. Japan smut industry, there's only 3 or 4 guys that are well known. Men cannot put the work. They love the smut. Oh, Japan, you don't want to watch Japanese smut. The Japanese, sir, I will leave you with tentacles. That's all. Japanese smut, they cannot find actors. They cannot find men actors. Ikikomori is a form of severe social withdrawal called Ikikomori. It has been frequently described in Japan and is characterized by adolescents and young adults who become recluse in their parents' home. They never get out. They spent years. A dude was in his parents' home since 1991. He recently died. He never got out. He never had a girlfriend. He never got anything. He never made friends. His friends are online. Yeah, I believe there are 3 brothers over there. They are making major bucks as adult entertainment. I'm not making this up, brothers. It is so bad. They had to go get an 80-year-old adult performer. They had to drag him out of retirement. They dragged my man out of retirement to go perform because the other young men, they can't do anything. They had to get an 80-year-old fellow, old Japanese, performer, like a bakery chef. They have to get the fellow to go out there. The dude like, yo, man, I can't do anything. Like, dude, we're gonna club your ass to death with this stick right there if you don't perform what we're gonna do. So the old dude, like, you see the old man, he did a little dance, he did a little step, he sit on the chair, he fall asleep. They slap him, they make him wake up, they say, perform. He could not, brothers. And then at last, they give him certain stuff. They just for the record, they gave him a cup of hot coffee with 3 teaspoons of key lime and some honey. You might want to write that down. Let me repeat this for you. a cup of hot coffee, 3 teaspoons of key lime, 3 teaspoons of honey. Silas and Viagra, nothing on me. You might want to write that down if you are struggling to stand on your feet, if you catch my drift. But of course, you have to do the prostate cleansing. Hey, thank you, the beloved. One brother called, he get great testimony. Things flow better. The beloved brother said, things flow better, including the yellow, including certain things that are in a color close to my shirt. It flow better. He's staying for much more better time. And the brother is in his 60s going on and stuff. So yeah, so the whole prostate cleanse is working. Now, I will just take an intermission break in the whole baking thing. For the men out there, if you have any issue and you keep, rolling on that wheelchair for some reason, what you need to do first, you need to get and the cleanse your blood first, cleanse your kidney, and then you're going to cleanse the hard drive by doing the so-called the onion stuff. Once you cleanse that, your heart going to pump the blood, and then this thing rejuvenated, and then you get a cup of hot coffee, 3 teaspoons of key lime juice, and 3 teaspoons of honey. Then, sir, you're good to go. Now, they had to drag this man out. But I'm not making this up. People think like I'm making those things up for comedy stuff. It's not comedy, brothers. It's the truth. There's another dude that they're going to get. He literally said, if you get me out of the house, I'll kill you. I'll sue you. They have to drag out all men. Now, some of you are wondering, well, if they're so-called the Japanese men cannot perform properly and do what needs to be done, why can't they get other men to perform for them? There is a law in Japan that we should do this, but we don't, which is our law. They do not allow outsiders. Now they do, but they didn't allow, because the industry got so bad. And one thing again, brothers, let me tell you, I believe the beloved brother Child of the Light will back me up on this. I will talk about this. What they are finding out, brothers, not only those men don't want to bake with excuse me, with no women at all. You know what they want to do, brothers? I mean, you would expect cowboyism and stuff, which is very strong over there. You will expect cowboyism, but it is not cowboyism. You know what those men want to bake with? Cartoon. Image. They literally, there's a dude in dolls, Pokemons, the little dolls. This guy married a cartoon character, anime. Okay, most people don't know what anime is. He printed the anime character, a little girl. He printed the little girl. He paid $10,000 or $20,000 for the wedding. I'm not making this up, brothers. He paid $10,000 for the wedding. He married the character, and then now he has trouble in the bedroom with her. I'm not making this up, brothers. That's what they want to do, man. Now you understand where the black man third leg is the greatest threat to them. That it didn't come from me, come from Elon Musk. He told you the greatest threat out there is the black fellow third leg, is the mighty black woman oven. Because when our people get right, that's it. Yeah, octopus animals, they call them fur. But well, I'm not gonna say anything out there because we have certain intelligent little one. They might go out there and then try to do stuff. I'm not making this up, brothers. People think like those are things I just say out of my mouth here. Those are real, brethren. What time is it? I gotta. Oh boy. Should we move in, brothers? Should we keep on going? Are we battering the nation? Should we keep on moving, brethren? Because we don't want to hold the nation for too long. All right. The people are spoken. Let us keep on moving. Now, beloved, let me try to put this in a way child of the light will understand this, but most people, they don't know what they are. Our people, we've been kept in darkness so much. We don't know what the other nation, we don't know how bad it is, brothers. There are services out there. Well, they are looking for teachers, people that can teach English, men that can teach English. Do you know, till now, do you know there's a group folks in Japan that are literally darkening their skin? Some of them, they look like sisters. When I look at them, I'm like, wait, that's a sister right there. Come to find out, they are Japanese girls. They adapt the so-called black culture. They glorify it. They look upon black people as gods. Certain things they don't want you to find out, certain that happen in Asia. In China also, there's a lot of them that look at you like gods. Okay. And there's a culture in Japan, okay. They literally darken their skin. They tainted their skin so dark that they look like black people. Some of you have seen it. They have cornrow dreads, twerking the whole. You see, the 2/3, you gotta have to love and hate them. The whole 2/3 culture is pretty great over there. Yeah, Kobe Bryant is a god over there in Japan. Every black man, when they met you, your name is Kobe or your name is Will Smith. Will Smith is any black man that go over there is either you related to Will Smith or you are Will Smith. You don't want people to know that you're Will Smith. I'm not making this up, brothers. They want to be like us so bad. Now, let's stay on Japan. Now, why did the fellow Elon Musk said Japan have a ratio of adult diapers surpassing baby diapers? You do know how bad that is, brothers? When you're selling more adult diapers than baby diapers. When you are not selling baby diapers at all, do you know how bad? Do you know what that means? You do know what that means, brothers. When you don't sell baby diapers, you're selling more adult diapers. That means there are so many. In fact, there are so many old people over there in Japan. Japan is the oldest people living in there. The average old folks over there and over there in Japan is 80, 90, 100 or whatever. I'm not making this up, brothers. You got entire town in Japan that is the proper word to it's not die. It's not the people didn't flee. It's just everybody. The town, everybody died. There's not nobody there. Towns after towns after towns. It's done. There's no one there. They are free houses, budget. The government literally tell the people over there in the city, they tell them move in the villages because the houses are free. You don't have to pay rent or anything, go over there. But what Japan doesn't have immigration things where they tell people they don't do that because they understand very well they can literally outbred them. So they don't do this. They don't get a bunch of African and say we got free city, free village. You get that sister that got 44 kids, she's 40 years old. You get that sister over there, she'll populate the whole village. You got empty houses, brethren, where the houses are, it's not ghost town, but it's just nobody lives there because they all die. They get too old, they die, and the one that are young move away. You see, an act that is so beautiful, so pure in the eyes of the Most High, you see how the Gentiles cannot perform it? You see how they have problem performing. That is why they are pushing and forcing that cowboy hat upon all men. Because they want you to become just like them. Don't reproduce. They have a problem with cowboys that have families. They hate those guys. Any cowboy that have children, they hate them. Is either you in, you are. Well, I thought there was some cowboy in the weekend. Nope, don't be messing with anything. They don't want any cowboy to have family and stuff, live a normal life. They want you 100% in and snip this thing. There's a snipping thing going on out there, and our black men are getting into this snipping thing. Hey, I'm snipping this because I don't want this B word to have my money. I don't want this to have my money. I'm a high level, how they call it, a high level man or a high class man. Is that what that is? There's a word they come right now, some kind of like, it's usually some celebrity guy that have a lot of money. Those are high grade men or high grade women. What they call it? High value. I'm telling you here today, the only high value men and women out there is a high value men and women of the Most High. If you are not a daughter, a son of the living God, you're fucking low value. We don't want you. You think they don't have high value men and women out there? That's all they have in Japan. Yet they cannot do what you do naturally. One of our men can see a sister, say, hey, sister, hey. They high five, the sister barely become bigger than mine. We can put buns in our sisters' oven by just high five them. That's how we are blessed. Those people can't do that. There is a blessing that are in the midst of us they don't have. And you have all people, brothers, willfully, they watch a video, they get scared, they go somewhere, they either tie or snip because somebody said the future's gonna be so bad. Children gonna be so expensive. When in fact, in the 1940s, when those people grabbed the power, what did they do, brothers? There was a boom that happened in the 1940s. They didn't tell those people the future look gloom, don't have children. What did they put upon this? There's a little jar that have a special face on it. What did they do? There was a boom. That was the last boom they ever had. All of a sudden now, there's no baby boomers anymore. There's no baby boom. There's no Gerber baby. None of that. All of a sudden now, chop it off. Tip, snip, snip, snip. Tie it up. Ladies, tie it up. Oh, your life's going to be ruined by children. All of a sudden now, there's a popular. The whole reason, beloved, those people were all over the place. The world is overpopulated. The world is this, the world is that, because they know you were surpassing them. They have the data. You don't have the data. Now, what happened to those so-called baby boomers, brothers? Ain't the baby boomers in the same category as those so-called people over there in Japan? When those people were killing, burning our town, and kill our men and lynch us, they are flourishing. Mothers have 3, 4, 5, 6. Those mothers were not, most of the people that gave birth back then, they were all under 18. 17, 16, 15. I'm not promoting anything, but go watch them. They were happy. It was good for them. It was promote. It was encourage for them to have children. It was a beautiful thing. A man getting married and have a wife, and then they have a family, they have a dog, they have kids. That's what it was. All of a sudden now, tiny houses, no kids, and living for corporation. Go to work, or everybody now want to start a business. Everybody now, I ain't going to go slave. I'm going to start this business and stuff like that. Pay me, I'll show you how to start this business. I'll make you rich. All of a sudden now, it's not, it was a goal to have a family. Right now, it's not. The goal right now is to not have a family. Live inside of your home and go to work or do a little business paying tax. They are not talking to their people, brothers. They are talking to you. They are telling our men, don't do anything with your women. Go your own way. Go with a bunch of other dudes. Rent a bakery. You rent this bakery, you rent the other one, and then you are catching things, spiritual things. You lose your mind. You are catching physical, spiritual, and physical things. Now they are turning their men and our men into their men. At least the one that want to be like them. They are turning their women they are turning our women unto their women. Fight over social media. Make a video. Call these other women out. Call this. Always base your life on celebrity. Kim Kardashian did something out there. Go speak about it, because all black women do that. Nicki Minaj shaking her butt to something. Go out there, because every black woman do everything. All our black women will follow black celebrities. All black men follow black men celebrities. There is a reason why they are doing this thing, because they know their population are collapsing. They know you are forward. You will inherit the earth. The blessing is upon you, damn it. They know. They understand those things. I can make a whole channel on Japan only. I spoke and talked to many people that are in Japan and stuff like that. I have seen certain things, certain proposition was made when I was when I had my 1804 Motion Pictures, my movie company. Certain things was given unto me, certain information. They're like, you can make a hell of a lot of money, and I'm like, yo man, in the future I will have children, I will have daughter. And although I will not be the performer, but that would be too bad for me, man. I got other things to do. They are seeing right now most men are sexless. When they say men, brothers, the sexless men, they know what they are talking about, brothers. The study came out, most young men in their 20s are virgin. That's what happened when you push your garbage upon all people. It's not like, babe, mom. It's not like, brothers, they cannot have it, they can't find it. Yeah, their women they are baking less. They can't. It's just they don't understand it's a plague. They don't understand it's a curse, brothers. Okay, they don't understand that. What they blame it on internet adult entertainment. This is why it's an internet smart that made our men like insensitive. No, that's not what that is. There's a reason. There's a dash after our men and women. You over-sexualize our people in your movies and your music and your rap and your country music and your R&B and all that. And then now you're complaining that we are overpopulating you. And then you make yourself look like you are the guy with the tie and the suit. She's with that long dress covering her ankle. You are the people in this. And then come to turn out, you just turn out to be like this. Now men are afraid of women. Women are afraid of men. Let me close with this. In conclusion, I will let you go first. I believe the beloved brother Daniel, the brother probably left. I was going through some stuff and I shared it with the brother. I shared the channel that I used to have, and I shared it with a couple other men when we just started stuff. So I know what I'm talking about, and I know a lot of industry, and I've been in there. I met with those people. I talked to them. Back then, a picture of a man did not come from his physical appearance. When a woman was looking for a man back then, they didn't look for your appearance, not at all. Yes, a woman like a handsome man does the man so, but it was not the primary source they were looking at. Your primary source they were looking at is your ability, your characters. They were looking on your abilities. Are you able to be the man of the house and provide for this woman? Are you able to be the mother, the wife materials, to taking care of things, to protect the house? Are you able to do this? Are you able to do that? Right now, what those people do, they've been doing this for a while now, since the 50s and 60s. They made a certain, every single movie you watch, they're all supermodels, and they are not average Joe, okay? Now, they took a bunch of bodybuilders, people that, like, they pay a lot of money. They don't eat the way that you eat, okay? They don't work. All they do, they work out because they have people paying them to do this. All right. You got a job, you got children, you got this, you got that, and you think those people, the body that they have can just be acquired just like this. Now, they put those bodies out there. Now they show the women, if this man had abs or a great body, you should get with this man. Let me tell you something. When it comes to love, it is unchanged. You cannot change love. You can somewhat change the perception of love, but you cannot change true love. You can somewhat manipulate a woman and a man to be with certain things they've been seeing on TV. When they met somebody, their spirit literally click. They will fall in love with this person. Some people married because of body shape and el dinero. When they met somebody, they felt they are easy at this person. They feel like they are connected. They feel like they feel they are comfortable with this person. They will get with this person. That's where true love came from the heart, not from the eyes. If true love did come from the eyes, no blind person out there shouldn't be in love. They shouldn't be able to feel it. Your love does not come from your eyes or from the bank account or for the amount of money that he and she have, from your heart. It's something that you have to get a connection with this person. None of them, they have zero connection. All they look right now is the outside appearance, exoteric, social media posts. I got a nice clothes. I talk nice. I got a nice body. I got this car behind me. Therefore, I'm a good husband. I'm a good boyfriend. I'm a good wife. I'm a good girlfriend. And then people don't into those things, and then come to find out those people were scum. Let me repeat again. The study came. They find most men in their 20s, 30s, 40s are virgin. Because what Gentiles does, they like to put colors, things, labels, age on everything. That we do. When it comes to them now, there's a problem. The literal title of the city is, there is a problem. Most men that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s are virgin. Huh? Why is that a problem? I mean, please give me a reason why is that a problem. Didn't you tell people abstinence is the best thing? Don't do anything because it's dirty. Oh, okay, all right. Good. Let me see. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, wow, it's already 2:15. You teach our people, if you're in 20s, you're not ready for sex because sex is so bad. It's like you have to be in your 30s, and then when they're in 30s, they are not interested as they were in their 20s. They're not interested. When they're in their 40s, they're like, and that's why they have that movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin. It does exist, brothers. I deal with a fellow. He's a Gentile fellow. He is 47 years old. He never kissed any woman. He has no idea what it is. He's seen it. He watched it. No, Siri, stop.
I don't have an answer for that.
No, I say stop. No, stop. All right, that's scumbag Siri stuff keep popping up when I'm speaking. That's why they are listening to all the conversation that we are having and this freaking thing. Of course, I'm using this map, and then he almost pull up the whole sex thing we were talking about. He was going to show me stuff. What if my wife was there? What if my daughter was with me? And a freaking thing was embarrassing me, man, because I'm talking about certain stuff and that thing that, you know, technology scumbag garbage. But anyway, beloved brothers and sisters, I will leave you with peace, brethren. And again, I'm not making none of this up, brothers. And I'm not encourage our people to go out there and baking. This is not what that is. I'm talking to a lot of you. I know I will receive email people telling me that it is always this when you're in your 20s, you should be a virgin. None of this. Those are Gentiles garbage. You go out there, you do this. Our people were born mature, were born to rule. Our bodies are born differently. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. I have to draw. Oh man, brother Erie Farms, I can't take the call right now. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, brother. Okay, all right. Fast forward, repeat. May the King reign forever. I will see, brothers. Watch out for the community posts, so you can help me with the OBS, whatever crap I'm gonna do online. Selah, so be it. Hello? Hey, Shalom. Everything's good, man. Yeah, I think I'm trying to see this freaking computer don't want me to go. I'm trying to end the live. I gotta drop somebody off. Yeah, hang on. I'll end the live. Is people can see me? Can you still see me? Yeah, I just ended when you calling me because I have to go ahead.